Hi everyone, my name is Alison. Welcome to my channel, Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. Today I'm going to do a money and career reading for the sign of Pisces. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, you can go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can go ahead and sign up for the newsletter. I've got a bunch of announcements that'll be coming out about new classes coming, interviews coming up. I don't do interviews very often, but when I do, I think it's with a really important person that I want you to be aware of. And there you can also go ahead and sign up for a personal reading with me, sign up for the online tarot masterclass. The deadline for the online tarot masterclass that is taught live over Zoom is February 28th. So if you are interested in that, please go ahead and sign up. Space is limited and I only teach it twice a year, once in the spring, once in the fall. I am going to put that online so that you can go at your own pace moving forward into the future. But right now it's taught live over Zoom. I love that. So if you have questions, we can go ahead and go over it. All the details are on the website. I also have a manifestation course that will be coming out. That is a 16-week long course. I hold you accountable because I want you to be doing the exercises to make that mind shift to manifest in either abundance, like money, wealth, and all areas of wealth, right? It's not just finances. Special people that you want to come back in. You're really doing a manifestation for anything, and it's to give you the tools to go ahead and make that shift happen. That is coming out in about, I'd say, a month and a half. Look for that. It is 16 weeks, and we meet once a month in person live so that I am able to help guide you through it. If you have any questions, check in on your progress and make sure that you're doing it correctly. You know, you can always reach out to me in the meantime, but I really want to make sure that you're able to make that switch. Okay, so that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's see what the universe wants to tell Pisces today. Get a little space. Here we go. We've got Two of Pentacles. We've got the Chariot. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Five of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles. We've got the Nine of Wands. For your opportunity, we've got the Queen of Swords. For your challenge, the Tower. Don't be afraid. The Tower is good. I know it might not feel good, but it's actually really good. That's part of our evolution. That's how we change. I welcome it. Like I said, it might not always be pleasant. Sometimes it's small, sometimes it's big, and there in between. But you know what? When it's in the rear view mirror, you're always grateful that you had it happen because it allows you to free up space and move on. So that being said, let's go ahead and get into it, Pisces. So we're talking about, and then also the Eight of Swords. We're talking about, it's a slightly different reading for money and career than I do for the regular readings, just slightly different. I have one extra card. So this is going to be for you, for your finances. This is your money, okay? And we've got the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So this is you really looking at balancing your responsibilities. You're making sure your checkbook is balanced. You're making sure that your portfolio is doing what it's supposed to be doing. You're looking at the details. There's something here lingering that I feel that you're worried about. I feel that it's in your subconscious. Like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like you're waiting for something bad to happen. Like you're waiting for the market to drop, or you're waiting for something, but in the meantime, you're going about your life. Everything is balanced. You're paying attention to everything, but it's like you're almost waiting for something negative to happen. That needs to go. I'm just going to tell you that. I mean, you always have your eyes open and you use your head, use your intuition, Pisces, that you definitely have. But I feel like you're waiting for something negative. And the reason I say that is not only is that in that card, but then we've got this Eight of Swords. This is the card about worry. It's a self-imposed restriction. That tells me that you are worrying about it, that you're in your head a lot. I'm going to turn my fan on. Maybe you're worried about your finances. Maybe you're worried about, am I doing the right thing? Is it really paying off the way it's supposed to? This and that. You're really worried about something. Maybe you're worried about getting laid off. Are you able to pay the bills on time? I just really feel like a lot of you are worried about your investments. Maybe you invested in something and the laws have now changed with the new administration or at the beginning of the year in your state. I just feel like there's a lot of worry and concern coming in for a lot of you. So let's go ahead and get clarifiers on that. And if you do your research, maybe you find it actually works in your favor. So really take a look at what's going on right now. I mean, there's some radical changes taking place. All right. So let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got Two of Wands. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Swords. Now she's here twice. Not only is she a clarifier in your money, she's also your opportunity. So we'll look at that. And the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so when we're looking at you balancing your responsibilities, in classic, balancing your checkbook, you're balancing everything. Like I said, it's not just that. You're looking at everything. So if you've got precious metals, stocks, real estate, you're looking at it to make sure that it's balanced. Like, let's say you have a rental property. Are they paying their rent? Or is it out of balance? But it's about you looking at everything and making sure everything is going smoothly, and you're paying attention to your investments. We have the Two of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. This is about you getting clarity on what it is that you're doing. You're really asking the big pictures, big picture. Is my money working for me? Am I going in the right direction? If you're living paycheck to paycheck, you're asking yourself, how can I save a little bit each month to then take let's say you save a little bit every month for a year, then you take that money and now it's big enough for you to put it to work for you, right? Or, maybe you do a little bit of crypto each month. Is that paying off? Are you in the right coin? What is it that you're doing? If you have a 401k at work, can your employer match you? I mean, you're really looking at the different types of things that you can do. Do you have a self-directed IRA? What are you doing with your money? And you're really looking at it because maybe someone gave you lip service and they're telling you that this is what's going to happen and this is the payout. And what they said is not what's happening in reality. You're just taking everything in. You're looking at the big picture and you're taking it all in right now. Everything in your financial world, everything in your money world right now, you're taking it all in before you make a move. This is you clarifying everything. The 3 is going to allow you to manifest and make a move. You are really at a crossroads. I feel that you're really looking at everything to see if all your hard work, the investments that you've chosen, are actually paying off for you. And like I said, I really feel that a lot of this is stemming from, I'm in the United States, so for me it's the new administration and seeing, have the laws changed, and now is it working to your betterment or your detriment? I mean, what is really going on with your finances now? And taxes and everything else, because we are about to see some radical changes take place if a lot of these laws pass. And it depends on what state you're in. Maybe your property tax is now being wiped out, which is wonderful, right? I mean, it's just like a lot of radical changes are happening across the board. So, take a deep breath and just keep abreast of everything. Maybe have your own portfolio on your desk and look at it daily or every couple of days. You don't want to be overly obsessed with it, but it is your money. It is your investment that you've worked really hard for. Whether it's small or large, it doesn't matter. It's your beautiful nest egg, and you really want to keep abreast of it. So the other card that's here in your money is the Eight of Swords, that self-imposed restriction, that worrying. I feel like you're stuck in your head. I feel like you don't see other options for yourself right now when that card appears. And that tells me that maybe you're not doing enough research, or you're not getting clarity or good advice. And when that happens, you feel stuck. Maybe you want more control over your money and you don't have that right now and you feel stuck. It's that kind of energy, and it causes a lot of anxiety and a lot of worry. But it's also self-imposed. So it's being clarified by the Queen of Truth, the Queen of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. These pentacles are the tree of life. This is talking about everything that you want in the 3D world. Friends, family, pets. This is career, housing, retirement, travel, vacation. This is everything in the 3D for you. This tells me that this is your end game, right? This is your goal, and that's what you're worried about. You really want to get to your goal. You're looking at it with clarity. Her head is above the clouds. She sees clearly. She has her sword of truth, and she's not standing for any type of BS. She is really having these epiphany moments because she can now see above the clouds. This is part of your transformation. This is part of your relationship with your finances, your money. This could be even a new relationship. Maybe you've had some aha moments, some epiphanies, and now you are really sharpening your skill set and sharpening your clarity, your vision to really look at your finances with new eyes. Because new information, and again, like I said, new laws coming in, new administration, all kinds of things are coming in, and it's about you really now getting that perspective and really seeing it for what it is. And if you could see the way the table is, I do have a camera I'm going to have hooked up. She is literally looking towards your future. Okay, so when she's flat down, she's looking that way, and that's towards your future. And that's exactly what's coming in for you. She is looking at how your money is working for you going forward into your future. It's really incredible, and that's part of, I feel like, a transformation for you. Yeah, I just feel like you have a breakthrough in clarity, and that's really going to allow you to make some really intelligent decisions for yourself, because I really feel like this is everything in life that you're working towards. You might have some of it now, but you're really working to really have this beautiful life for yourself, your version of the perfect life. Okay, that is your version of money. Now we're going to go ahead and go into career. For career, you have two cards. We have the Chariot. This is victory and success. And then we also have the Two of Swords. This is know thyself. So in this deck, it's slightly different than the traditional one. So for me in your career, this is about you having victory and success. That tells me that maybe you're always in the right place at the right time. And so you're able to really maneuver into different jobs, or the job that you really wanted, and you know the right people. I think it's on an intuitive level. This is allowing you to really, I just feel like you really know the right people, and things are coming easy as far as career goes. And this could be doing different aspects. It could even be that, you know, you have a side job and that just came easily. Maybe you weren't even doing it. Someone suggested it or said, hey, you know, so-and-so is looking for somebody to do this. Can you help them? And you do, and it turns into a type of job or career for you. I feel like it's one of those things. It could even be where, you know, maybe you pay such great attention to detail, and someone says so-and-so needs a personal assistant, and now you're like with the Hiltons. Do you know what I mean? It's like on that level, it's, you know, the right people, and these things seem to work out for you. But you use your intuition, because just because someone represents you or recommends you for something, maybe in their eyes it's a good opportunity, but for you it's not. But this is the key. With that Chariot card, you're able to use your intuition and feel into it. Is this the right opportunity for you? If it's not, then say no. If it is, then accept it and see if it is. I feel like you are always in the right place at the right time for that one, Pisces. I love that. Then we've got the Two of Swords, the Know Thyself card. He's literally walking on his life path, and this magic mirror pops up and presents itself. He can't go under or to the side, and he can't go over it. He has to confront himself before he can go further on his life path. That is know thyself. Ask yourself these questions. Who am I? What am I? What brings me happiness? What brings me joy? What do I love in this world? All right. How is my health? How is my finances when we're talking about money here? You know, is it where you want to be? How is your education, your friends, your family, housing, location? You know, you're looking at the big picture. And if there's things that you're not really happy about, what can you do then to move into that position? Because something that made you happy 5 or 10 years ago might not be making you happy now. This is a reassessment. It's getting to know yourself now through all these changes that we go through, because we are dynamic. You know, you're not the same person you were when you were 5 years old, right? And it's kind of like we go through all these changes, and especially as adults. When you stagnate, that's usually when a lot of problems start. So I just feel that at this point, you're being called to know thyself. Now we're talking about the career. So know thyself. Are you in the right career for yourself? These things are falling into place for you with that Chariot, but are you doing what it is that you want to do? Are you following your heart? Is it resonating with you? Do you enjoy getting up in the morning and going to work, or do you hate your job? Do you dread going in? You know, you're really asking yourself these questions. You know, do you see yourself doing this in 5 or 10 years? You know, you're asking the big pictures. Did you want to just do this, and then did you want to set up, you know, a nonprofit, or, you know, what is it that you're actually doing? So that's what's coming in for career. Let's get some clarifiers. We've got the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, a gift and blessing from the universe, the Eight of Swords, which is now not only in your money, now it's in your career. So you're really doing a lot of worrying right now. Oh my God. And then the Nine of Swords. Okay, so that means you are off the chart worried. So there's something going on with you, Pisces, and I'll get to that in just a second. Let me start with the Chariot. So the Chariot is talking about will. It's like victory and success. It's that will to power, right? It's that will to succeed. It's victory. That's usually Julius Caesar riding into Rome. It's being clarified by the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is really talking about you achieving through hard work what it is that you want in this life. Now we're talking about career, which is victory and success with the Chariot. And now I feel that you're able to leave a legacy behind. You're really able to use your skill set to achieve the type of life that you're looking to do. Whether you're at the beginning stage, let's say you want to be a doctor and now you're doing all of the prereq classes, and then you're going to take, what is it, the MCAT. You're going to start doing all of that to become a doctor. But you're going through that process, but you also see the end game. You see the end goal with what it is that you want to bring in. We also have the Ace of Cups. This is literally a gift and blessing from the universe. This is about you being in the flow. This is, to me, this is you being in the flow of spirit. Your mind, body, soul is in alignment with what it is that you're doing, and it's your connection to source. That tells me that you're following your heart, you're staying true to yourself, and you are in alignment with that. And that brings victory and success because you're doing something that you love, you're doing something that you believe in. This is also a new beginning. All aces are, and that could also be something that maybe you took a pivot. Maybe you decided that you were looking at what you were doing for a living, and you decided, you know what, I'm not enjoying that anymore, and I'm going to do something completely different. And you did a 180, and now you're over here and you're doing something different. That could be a new beginning with you following your heart, because this is Cups. So we're looking at love. We're looking at following your heart. We're looking at your connection to source. We are looking at you being in touch with your intuition and your emotions. And so that is something. Maybe now you're following your emotions this time around. Maybe the first job you had, you did it for money. Maybe you did it because people wanted you to. A lot of people grow up with their parents putting pressure on them to be a doctor, an attorney, maybe a professional athlete, and they did it, and maybe they liked it, maybe they didn't, they just did it to please the family. And then when they get older, they're like, yeah, you know what, I just don't want to do it anymore. I just don't. I'm going to do something different, and I have the ability to do that. And it's kind of, for some of you, it's that kind of energy. All right, the other card is the Know Thyself in the career. So when this is coming up, you are asking yourself these questions to gain that information. Well, this is, you know, the Eight of Swords, which is now here twice for you. It's also this card. Same card, different deck. Let me show you. Same card, different deck. This is in your money. Now this is in your career. But you have these two. You have the 8 and the 9. Both are swords, thoughts, words, ideas. This is you worrying. These are like, this is a never-ending nightmare. This is that self-imposed restriction. You are spending a lot of time in your head. You are really, I feel like you're gaslighting yourself, actually. I feel that you are playing scenarios over and over in your head, whether they've happened or not. You're just playing them over. You're stuck in your head. You're in a loop, and that's creating this type of anxiety and nervous energy and frustration. fear, a lot of things are coming in. This is that self-imposed restriction. Again, for your career, for some of you, you only see one way out or maybe no way out. Maybe you don't see a way out. I feel that you're very frustrated and you have a lot of anxiety that's going on in your mind. But for you to get to know yourself, I think that might be the key for a lot of you to be able to get your way out of it. So that is up to you. Write it down. You don't need to share these answers with anybody, but start asking yourself questions to get to know yourself. Not the answers that you would have said a year ago or 2 years ago, unless they're still legit. But it's like you might have a knee-jerk response like, oh, yeah. And then you think about it, you go, well, no, that's not really true anymore. So rethink it, because write it down. You can always cross it out, write something else, move stuff around, add, subtract, whatever it is you want to do. It's only for your own personal development and growth. When you ask those questions and you see it on paper and it's concrete right in front of you, that's when reality hits you. And you're really able to start then making the changes you want and look at the direction you want to go in. And Pisces, you use your intuition and that helps guide you and you feel into it. So yeah, for your career, a lot going on for you, but the worrying it's across the board. It's in the money and in the career. Interesting. Okay, that's what I have for you for your money and your career. Now we're going to look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So the first card out is the 5 of Cups. This is talking about you chasing something that's not meant for you. She has this type of monomania for this gold ball, but you see it's always out of reach, but she's always chasing it. She says that it's meant for her, but it's actually not. The minute it goes in the pond and disappears, this is her new opportunity waiting to jump in and present itself to her. But she'll never see this new opportunity because she's totally focused on that golden ball. So she's going to be very upset when that ball goes in there. But once she gets through that, then the real opportunity that's meant for her will reveal itself to her. That's part of what Spirit is saying. So if you're chasing something that's not meant for you, maybe you keep going up against a wall after wall after wall, but you're not a quitter and you're so determined, maybe you need to reassess. Maybe that's not the option for you, and maybe your tenacity needs to be put into a different arena, going down a different path, and maybe then that's when it will work out for you. So look at things that are going on around you. We also have the Queen of Pentacles. This is really talking about you being very loving, very nurturing, very open, very knowledgeable. This is you knowing your worth and value. This is you having worked really hard in your life to get you to this position that you're at. I don't care if you're 18 or 88. This is you knowing your worth and value. And really, I feel that gives you this beautiful position of not allowing yourself to be compromised. When you know your worth and value, if you're put in a situation that's uncomfortable, you can get out of it. Even if you're not confrontational, you just pull back. You go in a different direction, you walk away, whatever it is that you do. I just feel that this is it's definitely a strength for you to know your worth and value. And that is a resonance that's coming off this card loud and clear for you, Pisces. It's allowing you to hold on to, we're talking about finances and career. It's allowing you to hold on to your finances, your worth. So maybe it's about you staying at a certain range in your salary, right? Maybe they offer here and you're looking for here or whatever it is, but it's not unrealistic. But like maybe if the salary range is, let's just say it's, I don't know, for a month, let's just say it's like 3,000 to 5,000. And you know that you have a lot of experience and you do this and you do that. And so you're closer to the 5,000 range, so you hold out for that. It's that kind of energy. And I just feel like this really benefits you. Then we've got the 9 of Wands. This is about you knowing that your magic can't be touched, right? That you have this protective circle around you and that everything you have is inside you. You don't need anything from the outside. She doesn't need a crystal. She doesn't need a magic wand. She doesn't need anything. Everything is inside you, and that is your energy. For you to create this type of relationship with your finances, your career, Maybe you're going to start your own business. Everything you have is inside you. It's just about you actualizing it, self-actualizing it, and making it happen, because this is the card of fire. So it's about you taking action, like these beautiful, bold steps forward and seeing what happens, right? Let's get some clarifiers. All right, we've got the Five of Pentacles. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. And that's in the guidance and advice from Spirit. That's telling me, I mean, I can just tell you right off the bat, the wheel is turning in your favor, but you can't keep worrying the way you are. You need to calmly look at your finances and your career and put it in balance, and then go from there. That needs to be your starting point. So we have the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles. The Two of Swords, which is now here twice. And the Ace of Pentacles, another ace. It's your second ace. You've got a golden opportunity. That is the pentacle. Another word for that is coin. So that would be the Ace of Coins. So that is your money, and it's the 3D world, so that's also career. So you just got the big ace. All right, let me go ahead and move this over here. I need some room. All right. This Five of Cups is being clarified by the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Pentacles. So this is the card of lack. This is really talking about you focusing on a weakness that you might have in the Pentacle realm. So that is going to be your lack of money, your lack of having a career that you love. It's that kind of lack, because that's what we're talking about. Your lack of precious metals, your lack of stocks, or the lack of maybe you're not invested in what you want to be in. But instead of focusing on your weakness, you need to focus on your strength, and that's your way out. So for you to be obsessed with this type of monomania that's not meant for you and focusing on your lack, you need to now focus on your strength. Let that opportunity go that's not meant for you so the real one can come in, because luck and right timing, the wheel turns in your favor. Keep your eyes open, relax, don't be in fear mode. When you're in fear mode, that's all you see. Food, water, shelter, housing. When you're in a loving vibration, the whole world is in love. And you see it and you feel it. Without being fake, you need to open that up and really feel it in your soul and look at the beautiful things that will come your way. With that Chariot, I think it just opens doors. And beautiful people, places, things come your way. Opportunities come your way. Then we've got this Queen of Pentacles, and she is being clarified by the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So this is about you having a truce with yourself. I say that because you're really doing this type of internal fighting, I think. I think you gaslight yourself. You're playing these scenarios over and over in your head. You've got that self-imposed restriction, a never-ending nightmare. These are all thoughts that you're playing over and over in your head, maybe even just certain phrases or words, looking at different scenarios that have either happened or they haven't happened, and you're over-processing in your head. This is you calling a truce with yourself, and you're putting an end to that. This is the guidance and advice from Spirit. You are getting a grip on what is going on in a very loving manner. You are not beating yourself up over any of this. You're taking a deep breath. You're actually being very compassionate to yourself. And you're quieting the mind. You're stopping that type of behavior. Maybe you need to watch a mindless movie just to take your mind off of those thoughts, to just watch something and just quiet that mind. Let it calm down a little bit. Then we've got the Knight of Pentacles. And he is literally bringing you an opportunity in the 3D. That's an opportunity in money or career. Beautiful. Now, he's the slowest moving knight. He's very cautious. He's going to put one steady foot in front of the other. But this is slow and steady wins the race. Eventually, that's what happens. He wins. And he's got the knowledge and the wisdom to do it, but he's very cautious. He's the slowest moving knight in the deck, very cautious, and he's here with his queen. And he's on a mission. All the knights are on a mission, and he is definitely on a mission for you to bring you an opportunity. So we've got several opportunities coming in for you. You need to be in the right mindset to see them, okay? She's frantic, and that's part of that Eight of Swords energy, Okay, that's something you just want to get a grip on your thoughts. And then we're looking at this Nine of Wands. Okay, and it is being clarified by the Two of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles, literally a gift and blessing from the universe, a new beginning, maybe a new relationship with your money, a new opportunity for investment. This could be that all the seeds that you've planted financially are now coming into fruition and an opportunity is presenting itself. You know, maybe it's something where you invested in some stocks and now the stock's going to split, and this is a golden opportunity for you to quadruple your money, or however it's going to go, right? I mean, there's different things that are coming up, and that could be luck and right timing, because you never know what the universe is going to present to you. So I want to show you this. So this is the same card, different deck. Let me hide that ace for just a second. This is the Two of Swords, same card, different deck. This is part of your career, and now this is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. So while you've got this golden opportunity that's coming in, you're still being asked to go within and use your intuition, right? This could be either or. That's one choice, the other choice, and a third choice behind. That could also be you thinking outside the box in certain things, okay? So when these opportunities present themselves, you are literally looking at different things, different options, different opportunities. Maybe you've got 3 opportunities that are presenting and you're being asked to feel into it using your intuition. Which is the best option for you? Either or maybe it's the third one. Maybe it hasn't even presented itself to you yet, but you know that these first 2 are not for you because you don't want to accept an opportunity that doesn't feel right. That usually ends in disaster. So that's why you always want to take in as much information as you can and think about it. All right, that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now we're going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Queen of Swords. This is the same card. You have a lot of duplicates in this reading. Let me grab it. Same card, different deck. She has her head above the clouds. She can see very clearly. She's brilliant. She can absolutely see very clearly, and she doesn't stand for any BS. And she will put a barrier up to make sure that the BS does not come near her, because she doesn't want any part of it. She wants to be part of the truth. She wants to be part of something that is positive, something that is allowing her to have this type of clarity, and that allows you to make intelligent, rational decisions. That is your opportunity, to be able to have that type of clarity, to use your analytical skills to be able to bring this in, your critical thinking. Then for your challenge, it's the Tower. So the challenge is that maybe you don't see the Tower coming. Maybe you don't realize that it's good for you. Maybe you don't realize what is happening in the moment. But this tells me that you're going to have the universe step in and release what no longer serves you. That tells me either you can't see it because you're obsessed with a type of monomania, and maybe you think something is so for you and you can't see that it's not, and the universe comes in and wipes it clean so you can start over again, because it'll bring you back down to your foundation, to your reality, and will allow you to then start building again from a position of reality. So it could be that you're chasing something that's not meant for you. It could be that you're stagnating. It could just be that, you know, you're holding on to something so tight that it's blocking change. And then this is another way for the universe to step in. But sometimes it's not pleasant when it happens, but when you get past that, and Tower moments can last a month, they can last years. It depends on how big of a sweeping change comes in. I've seen it in other people that it has lasted years. And that's not, I mean, that happens to everybody. It's not like it's just, oh, those poor people. No, it can happen to anybody and everybody. You can see it when divorce or death, or there's like a lot of things that can make it last a lot longer. Major car accident for some people. Whatever it is, it can be a huge moment. And when you get past it, you can see how you benefited from it, like a type of life lesson, like what it was there to teach you, right? So you can move forward. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. We've got the Two of Pentacles, which is here twice for you. That's the very first card that I pulled, and I'll show you in just a second. You have so many duplicates, it's amazing. And the Star. Then you have the Magician. Oh my God. All right, well, get ready. And I'm going to start with this. I'm just going to show you. You have the Tower being clarified by the Magician and the Tower. Okay, so there's a doubling down on this type of clearing that's coming in for you. Now we're talking about money and career. So I'll get to that in a second. I want to start with your opportunity first, and then I do your challenge. But I just wanted to show you the Towers twice. Excuse me. All right, so we have this Queen of Swords, and she is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Star. And like I said, this is the very first card that I pulled for you. Same card, different deck. Okay? This was in your money area. This is in your opportunity. Again, this is about you balancing your responsibilities, right? So balancing work and school, work and home, work and play. This is really getting that balance, because when you're out of balance, you're going to drop your pentacles. It's not going to work out as well. You have to then gain your balance back. And you know, we all know that, even if we're not thinking about it, but you have to really focus on that balance. And then a lot of healing comes in for you. This is hope, faith, healing, and renewal with the Star card. This is about you following your North Star and really making something beautiful happen for yourself. I really feel that this, okay, so I want to show you this too. Let me back up. Okay, here's the Tower and here's the Star. In the major arcana, we have the Tower, and then the Star comes in for healing. It's in that order. You see these numerical numbers? So this is 16 and this is 17. I'm trying to read it. It's backwards when I look at it. I just want to make sure I saw that right. So I just want to show you, you have an opportunity for healing after the Tower. Okay, because these two are connected. Your opportunity and your, oh my God, I'm drawing a blank on the word. Okay, your challenge, sorry. So they're connected. So your opportunity, you have an opportunity to heal and balance some of your responsibilities, work and play. You have life balance coming in. That tells me that some of you are really out of whack. So then we look at your challenge. It's the Tower moment, okay? Being clarified by the Tower moment and the Magician. So this tells me that you have a lot of releasing that needs to take place. This is releasing what no longer serves you, but this is the universe stepping in because you're not able to release it yourself. The Death card is about change and transformation, but it's you seeing what needs to be released, and you're able to do that on your own. This tells me that there's a lot going on around you that you can't see, and it's about to be released. Again, I'm not trying to scare anybody at all. You guys, if you follow me, you know I'm not that way, but what I'm saying is a big change is coming. And this is for, you know, it's a general reading, but for those of you that are holding on to something and it's not working out for you, I think it's about to be released. And that's going to free you up, because that's something that's not meant for you is taking up space in your life. When you get rid of it, that's when the new opportunities are able to come in, because there's space, right? It's like when you remove somebody negative from your life, you want to replace it with something positive, even if it's not another person just right away, but you replace it with, maybe you buy yourself flowers. Maybe you treat yourself to a beautiful walk, or you're doing something, a lovely meal. You're replacing it with beauty and that vibration of love. So when this Tower moment happens, you're replacing it with hope, faith, healing, and renewal. It's the new you after you've released what no longer serves you, that old baggage. So is it pleasant? No. I mean, I read for a friend of mine one time, and I told her that she was going to have a Tower moment. And she did, like within 2 days after my reading. And now she won't even talk to me because it's called shoot the messenger. A lot of people don't want to hear it and they can't accept stuff like that. I'm just saying. And so when they see that come in, she's blaming me because I told her in advance. It's not me, it's the universe. I'm just saying this is what's coming. And this is a general reading, so this is not for everybody, and maybe yours is just minor. You know, maybe you're just getting rid of, I don't know, a bad habit. That's what's going to be released. You know, maybe you're no longer doing sugar. You get blood test results back that say you're a diabetic, and now you're releasing all this sugar, right? You're not going to do it anymore. That's the universe stepping in saying we're releasing what no longer serves you. No more ice cream for you. It's that kind of thing. But that's on a small scale. Now it could be big for some of you. It's here twice, so that tells me, okay, something is coming. But we also have the Magician. This is that active will to power for you to create and manifest something incredible for yourself. So this is going to be the phoenix rising out of the ashes of that tower moment. You will definitely be able to create whatever it is that you want. That tells me that you're shaking off something that's really not working for you at all, because this card is working for you. He is in charge of all the suits. That belt represents that he's able to reinvent himself. And, you know, he's in charge of the cups, the pentacles, the swords, and the wands. He can do whatever it is he wants to do when he puts his mind to it. He is the master manifester. So that tells me once you go through this, you're able to create what it is that you want. Maybe there's something or someone that's blocking you, and that's part of the tower. And then you can self-actualize, because that's what this is all about. Wow, Pisces. So that's your opportunity. That is your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it, but it is available. But big cards coming in for you. I mean, big cards. And don't forget, the wheel turns in your favor. So even if it might feel unpleasant when something like that happens, the universe has bigger plans for you. There's something bigger and better coming your way, Pisces. When that happens, it's to clear the slate, clear the ground for something bigger and better to come in. I know it's hard, but sometimes when that happens, just come at it from a place of optimism. Something better is coming your way. And when you're in that vibration, it shows up. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment and let me know where in the world you're watching from. I'm going to start traveling and doing live readings places and to go do conferences. My first one out is going to be Australia, because it's the furthest from me. So I'm going to hit New Zealand, Australia, Tasmania. That's going to be in May, and then maybe the first week of June. I'm trying to do it when the weather's a little cooler. So if you are in those time zones especially, let me know. And if you'd like to meet in person, I'm going to be posting my schedule probably in about 2 weeks, and then you can go ahead and sign up. And I'm going to ask people in other areas to not sign up for that time that I'm actually in that country, because I want to make that open to the people that are actually there. So there's that. And then you can always go to my website, ancientoakpsychicarts.com, and there you can sign up for the newsletter, sign up for a personal reading with me, the online tarot masterclass, a missing person consultation, and what else? So my manifestation course will be coming out soon. Look for that. The deadline for the online tarot masterclass, February 28th. And if you've never seen me go live, I go live now twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All that information is in the description below. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.